reached higher grade, 120 words per minute. October 1960 began. The governor addressed the Deputy Commissioners Conference in the following terms. I am very happy to be amongst you this morning, and I welcome this opportunity of talking to all of you who have been working in the divisions and districts of this state. I have known some of you before and others I am meeting today. This is the first opportunity I have had of meeting you collectively when you have been deliberating on matters concerning the administration of the state. These conferences have been held every year or perhaps more often, and the ministers will speak to you on various subjects in their portfolios as your discussions proceed. I will merely indulge in some loud thinking this morning para. The first thing that occurs to me in this connection is that we should all keep ourselves reminded of the changes in our country that have taken place during the last few years. These changes have reoriented our outlook on administration and the outlook of the general public as regards its expectations from the state. The state which you administered to decide ago laid great stress on the maintenance of law and order and the collection of revenue to keep it going. Today, however, the emphasis is on the developmental activities of the state and social welfare of the people. Indeed, the conception and functions of the state have changed into those of a welfare state. The difference in the nature of the state has been emphasized by our leaders and has been realized by all of you. Our attitude to the public should be based on this change. The officers today have to play greater and more important role than before, and I would advise you to be guided in your work and activities by this new conception of the state para. In order to ensure the social welfare and progress of our people, you will have to deal with the social workers in your districts, and your relationship with them is of great importance. Sometimes they may appear to you as being more critical than helpful to the administration, and you may not like their approach to some problem, and many even feel that they are lacking in appreciation of the realities of the situation. You should not, however, forget that although they may be lacking in administrative experience, they have to play a necessary and a significant role in the changed conditions of today. They hold the masses together for you to administer them, and you should expect from them and give them the fullest measure of cooperation. You should have nothing to do with their politics or political affiliations, but it is of importance that you should keep contact with them and make use of their contacts with the public to further governmental policies and programs. Para. All of us, including our present masters and members of government, should have the feeling of brotherhood that prevails among the members of a common family, and should imbibe the sense of discipline found in our soldiers. We should give up criticizing our superiors. This is particularly necessary in our society, which is composed of various castes and creeds. We should never allow any approach along the narrow grooves of community or a religion. When I say this, I do not mean I have observed any traces of this approach. Indeed, I have not seen any of it and have not received any genuine complaints. We should create an atmosphere in our administration and among our people that will make such an approach impossible at any level. If all members of our services establish a tradition in which a communal or caste approach is not possible, it will create a large band of social and selfless workers which will make its impact felt on society as a whole. Para. The activities of government in the various departments have increased and daily increasing. Unfortunately, our finances have not kept pace with the desire of government to serve the people. There is therefore an urgent need for reorganizing the district administration so that it maintains and improves its efficiency and at the same time secures an economic use of the finances available. I have a feeling that apart from purely administrative functions in the districts, there is a certain amount of multiplicity and duplication involved in keeping different officials of various departments for work in the same area. We should think of evolving a versatile agency under the Deputy Commissioner to deal with all development work in the district. Para. We must eliminate delays and speed up the disposal of government work to make the people realize the change in the nature and functions of government that has come about. Our present machinery was not devised with our present objective in view and has to be changed suitably to cope with its changed and increased responsibilities. A quick disposal of work would also eliminate chances of corruption. You should send up your suggestion for reorganization of administration to secure quicker disposal and more economy. Letter. The editor, the Mail Madras. Sir, regarding stenographers, vacancies of stenographers in the second grade in the Indian Railways were hitherto being filled by promotion of qualified typists after a test in shorthand and typewriting followed by an oral test. The requisite qualification for a typist to become eligible to appear for the selection was a pass in the lower grade examinations in shorthand and typewriting. This meant that even if the candidate had qualified himself by passing the examinations, he had again to appear for the test conducted by the Railways. Para. These rules have since been revised by the Railway Board. The recruitment will hereafter be made through competitive examinations to be conducted by the respective Railway Service Commissions. The examination will consist of two papers, one in English and the other in shorthand. The shorthand test will consist of three speeds, 80, 100 and 120 words per minute. Those who pass the test of 100 words per minute will rank senior to those who pass the test of 80 words per minute, and those who pass the test of 120 words per minute will rank senior to those who pass the test in 100 words per minute. Para. The Railway Board has also decided to grant 2 and 4 advance increments to those who pass the tests of 100 and 120 words per minute respectively as an incentive to serving employees. To decide who are eligible for the advance increments, it is enough if the tests are conducted at 100 and 120 words per minute, as otherwise hundreds of serving stenographers in all the Indian Railways who have already gone through the ordeal of written and oral tests and have been serving for many years will be forced to undergo the ordeal again. As they have already passed the required tests, it is unreasonable to expect them to undergo the test again after many years of service. Para. The Railway Board is requested to clarify this point and issue immediate instructions to all railways so that different railways may not interpret it in different ways and put serving stenographers to hardship. Stenographer